All right, today we're gonna bring some fish tacos and let's take that to another level. So you could do cod or you could do fillet. I'm doing fillet. You're gonna need baking soda, sour cream for the sauce. You're gonna need some cornstarch. If you want your favorite sauce, you can do that. All-purpose flour, ingredients: garlic, salt, and Italian herbs seasoning, and onion powder, and of course Old Bay. You could do it your way. You don't have to follow these seasons, but you do need the lemon and the cabbage and the stuff for the rest of the actual ingredients. We also need a hot pan that we're gonna oil it up, and we're gonna set this up. So right now we're gonna put some ingredients to the fridge first until we make the sauce, and then we make the batter first. We're gonna make the batter first. That's before the sauce. All right, batter first, sauce later. All right, so we're gonna make our batter first, all right? Get all-purpose flour first, all right? I'm gonna do that right now. All-purpose flour goes first, so make sure that you're aware that don't get the breaded one because we are gonna bread it, but we're not gonna add any ingredients for the bread version. So make sure you get a cup of all-purpose flour in here. Let's go ahead and do that. 1 cup all-purpose flour. You could go a little bit above because, to be honest with you, it's gonna last a while. So just a little bit more, half a cup, just in case. I like to sink all my stuff in there, so put it in there. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, close it up. Now, baking soda. Yes, baking soda. So we do have to have baking soda because it's for something. I don't even know what it is. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it doesn't taste good without the baking soda, so we are gonna need that. Tablespoon, half a tablespoon, all right? A little bit more than half. Then we're gonna do cornstarch. This is so it could get the crispy going, all right? Shake it up because it's always lumpy. Cornstarch, all right? Same amount. All right, we're gonna start adding our ingredients here. All right, onion powder, all right. This one has salt already too, so you don't have to add any more salt. And then I like to do this oregano one mixed with all sorts of ingredients, so just a little bit on that one, all right. All right, we're gonna put a little bit Old Bay, not too much, all right. That's enough. Do dry whisk first, all right. Dry whisk first, all right. There you go. Then we're gonna add water now to it, cold water. All right, we're gonna add cold water to it, right? Until it becomes nice. You could add your beer here too. So a lot of places like beer, but unfortunately this is a kid's show. Nah, just kidding. We don't have beer actually. Oh shoot, just throw some a little bit. Add some more water. We're gonna add a lot more water. It's just right now we're trying to soak it up in there, whisk it. We're gonna try to change the consistency on it and the color, right? We don't want it too thick. We want it thin enough so we could pick up our actual fish in here, right? So we add a little bit more. Just make sure you don't overdo it too much. And if you do, just add flour to it, all right? I think this is good enough. So make sure you don't leave any lumps. See on the walls right here? That's what you want to try to avoid, all right? All right, I think that's good enough. Leave it to the side. Now we're gonna start with our fish. All right, so now we cut up a couple big pieces for tacos, 2 tacos a piece probably. There's 3 of us, so there's gonna be extra tacos here. And these are huge tacos. This is tilapia, all right? You could also get cod. You could season it if you want, but we already have the seasoning on here. Option, you could do buttermilk, one version of it, but today we're just gonna put them all in here and make sure it's nice and thick, the batter, and we're gonna put it in the fridge too. So I want to submerge every single one of them and try to see if we can fit them all in here because they're pretty big pieces. So I'm gonna try, but I did get a big area here, and try to put everything as possible in here so you can fit every piece in here and let it sink up and then move it around. Right now we're still, that's why I ask you guys to, it's okay if you put extra batter. We want everything submerged, all right? And get that nice juicy. If they overlap, you still have to move them around. So we're gonna leave this in the fridge and we're gonna start with our sauce, all right? So this is completed. If you guys can see that, they're submerged in there. Let's put this in our fridge. Make the sauce now. First of all, sour cream, all right? You could do it crema mexicana or option sour cream, your option to make the sauce, right? So we're gonna got some sour cream, local sour cream that we just bought here. You might not like sour cream. Some people are lactose. There's other options, all right? So enough cream where it's gonna become a sauce, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and put the sour cream away now. We need a fork on this one, all right? So let's keep them all together. Lime, all right? One, I like to put a lot of lime. I don't know about you guys, but we like that extra flavor. Onion powder. Garlic. And we have our cilantro, which we chopped it up fine, chop. All right. Mix it up. All right, let's taste a little bit. Corner. Oh yeah. I actually forgot sriracha sauce, so let's put some of this. If you have kids, it's all right. It's just to give it the color, the flavor. All right, so we got our temperature up to almost 200, a little bit higher, but we're gonna start dipping in our fish in there, all right? Now it's gonna get a little messy, but you have this dry area. Make sure you have the dry pads ready so you can soak up some of the actual oils, all right? So we're gonna make sure we have on both ends, all right? Both ends of the fish. And get it closer if you can. I don't want to drip everywhere. So it starts immediately. And some people double dip sometimes, all right? You can do that. That's an option. All right. Run up. I think we're gonna need a little bit more oil on it too. But we'll find out right now. This one's actually good. All right, as you can see, one of them are already getting crispy. So all you got to do is flip them over. That's really good, that one. Make sure you separate them because they start getting sticky. That's gonna be a problem there. So we don't want to burn it, so we're gonna keep an eye on it. Stay near the fire when you're doing something like this. Keep kids and other people away from it. Even yourself, because popping out any kind of splatter on you, it could burn you. Now, a great trick that somebody taught me is put a toothpick in there. It'll help prevent any drips going out there. Unfortunately, I don't have any right now, but it does work. Okay, let's take the first ones out. Have a drying area so it can soak up some of the oil, all right? I have a place ready for it with napkins underneath of it to soak up any kind of excessive oil. Make room because you're gonna get a bunch of these. I think this one needs a little bit more, so we're gonna keep this one because it's a larger one. A little longer here, but we're gonna add some more friends to it. So let's go ahead and add some more little friends to it. All right, sometimes the batter disguises the meat, so just make sure, look at this. It's cooked, it's well done. Make sure it's cooked well done. All right, sometimes that's why you got to make sure you consistently cut maybe a piece or two because the batter hides that if it's not cooked or not. So just make sure you're aware of that too. And look at this, you're looking for that perfect white. All right, so it comes down to the last ones, but they're turning out really, really good. Now, another option is season them overnight if you want the tilapia with salt, vinegar, whatever you want. This is really crispy. Look at that. So the secret is starch. Cornstarch gives you this crunch here. Look at that. Oh my God. Cornstarch, all right? Just remember that. Not too much, don't overdo it. But look at the nice, beautiful flavor. It looks beautiful in every way. We're gonna make some tacos out of it, and I'm gonna show you the final results. When you're done with the batter, all right, don't throw it away. Throw it in there right now. Soak up all the oil and everything else, so it's much easier to throw in the waste instead of your sink. Don't throw the oil in the sink. Remember that. So look at this trick. Got rid of all the oil into one single pancake. Don't recommend you eating it. It's too greasy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do our tacos now. All right, first tacos are gonna be lining up. We have this nice crispy taco, if you guys can see that. So tortilla, taco, it's coming soon. Look at that. Want to add your, not lettuce, cabbage, all right? All right, make that little cabbage nice and neat. Our sauce that we just created, it has sriracha sauce and everything. Look at that. Little sauce there with cilantro, lime. You saw me make everything from scratch. Beautiful. So next time you want something like this, it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you're gonna enjoy your moment. So hope you guys enjoyed this video.